Hey, Andrew with SureFire. Today I want to talk to you about our DG switches. This is an accessory switch for our X300 and X400 handgun weapon lights. So what our DG switch allows is it replaces the battery door on our standard X300s and X400s, which gives you ability to one-handed illuminate with your weapon light. So traditionally the X300s, they have an ambidextrous toggle switch on the back that you can push forward for momentary or rotate up or down for constant on. You can do this on either side of the weapon light. The DG switch gives you this remote switch that sits right at the grip of the pistol below the trigger guard, so that when you squeeze that pressure switch, it activates your illumination, or if it's an X400, your light and your laser. So it's a really intuitive, nice way to activate the light. For those that are concerned with manipulating, one-handed on the firearm, maybe in law enforcement it's the shield guy or the canine guy has only one hand available, or if it's just for home defense, whatever it may be, and you want to be able to illuminate with one hand only, this is a really good option for you. We have a bunch of different switches depending on the firearm because they're specifically molded to match the form factor of the trigger guard. Obviously, this affects, holster fitment, so we want to make sure it maintains the tightest profile possible. We'll throw up the chart here for you to see what switch goes with which firearm, but I'll show you real quick also how to install the DG switch. So I'll talk real quick about installation of the DG switch. It's pretty straightforward. Right here I have an X300 turbo, but it's the same body and form factor of the majority of our X300 and X400 weapon lights. So the battery door on the rear, which is where you replace your batteries. There's a little latch on the bottom of the light. I'm going to go ahead and depress that firmly all the way so I can clear the tab. We open the battery door all the way, and then I'm going to push it directly away from the weapon light. You can see the hooks there that mount onto that rear pivoting bar. And we take our DG switch. In this case, this is a DG11 for Glock pistols. We're going to go ahead and do the same in reverse. So I take the hooks, I line it up with the ears on the weapon light. Make sure you don't push too hard if it's not aligned properly. Obviously, these are polymer tabs, and so if you push too hard when it's not aligned, you could break one. Once it's on there, we're going to go ahead and pivot it closed until we get the nice snap, and then we know it's closed. And then in this case for an X300 UA, I'm just going to go ahead and pull down on both tabs, slide it onto the pistol, make sure push-pull, it's on there solid, and that's how we get our DG switch mounted. And now we can one-handed activate this X300 turbo. So we make a bunch of different DG switches for different popular duty pistols, full-size Glocks, 1911s, 2011s, Sig 226, Smith & Wesson M&Ps. So the majority of popular pistols we do have a DG switch for. For clarification, click the link down below. It'll take you to the product page where we have the chart. You can see which switch you need depending on which pistol you have. If you have more questions about the DG series of switches or any of our X300 products, please check out our website, and that's SureFire.com.